Stress, it's a head game. It's an illusion of mind. Oh, I get that. You feel stress. You feel the tension in your body. Your nervous system releases adrenaline hormones, which increases your heart rate, your blood pressure. It shallows your breathing. Yeah, all that's exactly actually for real. But the trigger, that was mental, a perception, mind it, one that was made up in your mind. What is stressful to one person is not to another. Speaking on stage, making sales calls, solo climbing, half dome with ropes, without ropes, surfing maverick waves, jumping out of a plane, driving a NASCAR, flying a helicopter, whatever it is, it can be for you. The difference isn't the thing itself, it's only the perception of the person doing it. The dominant cultural view says stress is bad, but that is wrong. Is it is there to people to regulate their goals, to reduce or avoid stress. This is bad because the opposite is true. In fact, stress is good for you. It is a tool for performance optimization, I would say. Tons of research now links the experience of stress with beneficial outcomes. For instance, studies have linked stress with personal initiative and productivity, as well as, quote, psychological thriving. Even intense stress experiences triggered by life threatening events can have positive outcomes on the human body, including improving relationships, greater appreciation for life, and enhanced perception of strength, and a phenomena known as, quote, post traumatic growth. Some of our most treasured and meaningful experiences in our life involve stress, achieving that big, great goal, excelling in one's career, engaging in deep, intimate relationship, or even raising children. If you reflect on the times in your life when you have learned, grown substantially, or performed at exceptionally high levels, you will notice those times are probably also deeply stressful. It's not stress that you should avoid. In fact, you should seek it. What you are looking to avoid is distress. And it is you that is putting the D, the letter D, in front of the stress. That is messing you all up. And it does mess you up. It is figured between 60 to 90% of all visits to healthcare professionals are for stress related in our lives. And I will add distress related problems. Over a decade of research suggests that it is not the type or amount of stress that determines its end goal. In fact, it's our mindset about the stress that matters the most. In one study of 30,000 highly stressed individuals, 43% are more likely to die if they also believe stress was bad for their health. In contrast, those who experienced high stress but didn't view it as harmful were the least likely to die compared to any other group in this stuff. And get that, this that includes people who didn't experience very much stress at all. Listen to me. You have the power to change your mind about this all, to change your mindset about stress and literally A, save your life, and B, skyrocket your success and performance capability. Three simple steps are there you need to follow. You ready? Here we go. Just jot them down in your daily journal. Just, you got one, right? Pin them. Pin the 3 points down into your journal. Okay, number one, see the stress. The first step to making use of stress is to see it, where it's coming from, and to acknowledge it. Identifying your stress gives you the consciousness to move it from distress to the performance fuel of stress. You can move the neural activity from the middle and center of emotion and fear in your mind, in your brain, to the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for planning and executive control in your brain. Your move you move from operating out of fear and reaction to operating out of strength and action. You get into a mode of strategy, of planning, and react accordingly. Number two, welcome the stress now that you have moved it from distance and welcome in the stress. Know that stress shows up when meaningful accomplishment is possible. Ask yourself simply, how could this be good? How could this trigger me, fuel me, and move me into action? How can I use my my fight response for it to embolden me and my actions? Right? It's the right question, right? Give that to you. How will you fuel yourself with this? And number three, now use that stress. Stress is a psychological stimulant that fuels our daily performances to great heights. Use it. Have it light your fire, push you to charge. As humans, we are not designed to cope with stress, but to thrive on it. The human body performs at higher levels when stimulated by pressure and stress. Use it to level you up. Stress and pressure are the doorway to the greater success. No charging through it. And here's another one for your notes today. In the end, in the end of everything, success comes down to the only reality anything has in this world is the one we give to. The brain is powerful. It can be incredibly constructive and more powerfully destructive. And you have the switch. So the switch is your perception. The switch is your decision about to choose to perceive stress as the strength. Turn distress into stress. The stress that can act as rocket fuel for your bones. The decision today is yours. All right, School of Noble Thoughts Daily friends, share with us which has been giving you distress that you will see as stress. Once a distress. Two, stop fighting it and welcome it. Asking how it can be a good for you, how it can be a stimulus growth for you. And three, what actions will you take to use that new rocket fuel? Write down your ideas in your journal and tell us about it in the comments below.